Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. You guys know we're talking about Jeffree Star. I honestly didn't think I was ever going to make this video because I feel like the one thing that a lot of people can agree on in terms of Jeffree Star, whether they like him or not, if they've ever used their products. If you never use their products, then you don't know. I don't really know. But the one thing that I have seen pretty much across the board in terms of everything that Jeffree has done is that he makes good products.
I know that Jeffree Star Cosmetics, we deliver. You guys know you're only gonna get top quality around here.
Now, if you guys have bought them and you don't agree with that, please let me know, because I have really only ever seen really good things being said about the formula and really good things being said about pigment and all of this stuff. And I've never really seen people hate on his products. And he seems to really pride himself in making great, incredible makeup products that are very different than other people's, that are really pigmented and colors that people don't often go for when they're making makeup. But you guys, this is where it gets crazy. The new palette that he just came out with, the one that I can't even name because it's too inappropriate. Yeah, that one. He made this palette after, him and Shane were going through the ringer earlier this year where they were getting canceled and all of this stuff. He came out with his summer collection palette, and I guess he thought he was going to redeem himself because it was a palette that everyone was apparently asking for, an all nude palette. And I am seeing so many complaints online about this palette. This is like when Jaclyn Hill changed her formula in her Morphe palette.
I did go through the entire Morphe website, looked at all of the eyeshadow palettes, tried to find a formula that was the same as this. It seems to no longer exist in their bank of formulas. It is possible that Jaclyn didn't know that they changed her formula from the 2017 version to now. I don't know what Jaclyn knows and what she doesn't know. Somebody made that choice. Somebody made that decision. Somebody at Morphe knows.
That formula, everyone was like, that is such a creamy formula. The Jaclyn exclusive palette, her eyeshadow formula is amazing. And then all of a sudden it changed and people were like, I don't like this isn't good. And people were saying that the reason why they changed it was because it was cheaper to make and it wasn't new anymore, so they're not really advertising it as much, so there's no point in putting more money to it if not a lot of people are buying it, so they cheapen the formula. And that seems like a scam to me. But anyways, I didn't even know whether or not Jeffree was changing his formula or not, so I asked on Twitter, and some people are saying that his formula has always been chalky, it has always been hard to blend. But in terms of pigment, you guys, this new palette, I haven't seen anything like this. You can barely see it. It will barely show up. The swatches, someone posted a picture, I literally thought it was like a bruise, okay, on their arm, because I didn't believe that they were actually swatching the palette. And I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if he changed the formula. I don't know if it's always been like this. But I've never seen a real big explosion of complaints before, but the reviews on this are not good at all. When I tell you guys not good at all, I mean not good at all. This is something that I haven't seen before from Jeffree Star and from his customers. People that love him, people that genuinely were willing to buy this product even after all of the stuff that came out about him. They were calling this palette really bad and super disappointed. So I don't know if you guys know, Matt exposed her YouTube channel. She has a great Twitter. She has posted a ton about what has been going on, and this is where I've been seeing a lot of this. She posted a few tweets and it says, at Jeffree Star, is my mini palette supposed to have these little pellets in the shadow? So, it's not even just the pigment here and the swatches. It's this weird stuff in the palette. I don't know what's up with the formula here. Someone else said, at Jeffree Star, I'm so sad that the mini palette is crumbly. The pans are hard and not pigmented. I got this for my birthday and I'm so disappointed. I've seen this with quite a few people's palettes. Please fix the mini. Another person said, at Beauty Bay, hi, I bought Jeffree Star's mini palette on Friday and it arrived yesterday, swatched it last night, then saw this morning that 4 of the shades have pitted with Wet Glass and Foam Party. Have no payoff, please help. Someone else said, anyone find that the mini Jeffree Star palette Glass Wet go like this? It doesn't blend very well either. And on the Beautylish website, someone said, what happened? Firstly, Beautylish checkout at launch was the best in the business and delivery time was amazingly fast. Thank you, Beautylish. I have every Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette and have never been disappointed until now. This one is very underwhelming. Below average color payoff, some barely have any pigment, and the texture is inconsistent and a couple of pans feel gritty. Definitely the worst palette to date from this much loved brand. Huge disappointment, unfortunately. Someone else said, disappointing at best. The colors do not blend at all with very little payoff. This one is for the trash. I love anything Jeffree Star, but do not waste your money unless you want to just look at the pretty colors. Another person said, Glass Wet and Foam Party have no color payoff and are both lumpy and not evenly pressed. I feel like I may have been a part of a bad batch. Sucks because I really love this brand. Another person said, not his amazing metallic formulas. I had such high hopes for this mini palette. I love the colors and tones, but unfortunately, at least 2 of the shades, it did not have payoff at all. It seemed to be really chunky and so sheer. I tried using my fingers, a dry brush, and wetting a brush, and no results. Super disappointed. I hope he reformulates them so I can repurchase them again. Until then, it's going to be a pass for me. You guys, there are plenty more that Maxos has shared. It's so crazy to see that when this happened with Jacqueline, everyone was super upset, super attacking her, and now people are not really doing that, I guess, because I don't really know why, honestly. I guess because people are already so mad at Jeffree that another thing doesn't really surprise them. There's also a photo that I saw of the actual mini palette on the Beautylish website compared to what it looks like in real life, and it doesn't look anything like it does in the photograph. And someone posted, at Jeffree Star Hun, there is something wrong with this Beautylish mini palette, love. They gave me 2 of the same shade Bathhouse and No Red Fire, Frozen Fire. Soaking Suns is in the middle. Frozen Fire should be in the middle, right? I know machines can mess up. I don't blame you. See? I mean, it honestly just looks like 2 totally different palettes. This is so insane that this has happened. I don't know if Jeffree is even going to make a comment on this. Anytime someone tries to call him out on his business stuff, he just gets super defensive and blocks people and is super angry. And right now, I feel like all of his time is devoted into trying to make it seem like he is in this really amazing relationship right now, when, you know, the person that he's with has a girlfriend, a wife. I'm not really sure if they're married. Jeffree's trying to say that they're not married. Everyone else is trying to say that they're married.
I'm just gonna say it once. The person I'm hanging out with has never been married. He's not married. I didn't steal anyone's husband. Marriage license is public record. I know the lie sounds way better than the truth a lot of the times, and people love the entertainment. But baby, I'm not the one. Stop the lies, relax.
You know, whoever he is with has this person on the side and a child and left his family to go be with Jeffree, and this is how he's like making money. I don't know. That's just what people are saying. I'm not sure what the situation is. Jeffree has denied all of that. He's been shading his wife, his girlfriend. I don't even know, you guys. It's a messy situation, and I feel like he has been spending all of his time trying to touch on that situation, that he hasn't commented on this palette issue, and it'll be interesting to see if he does. This seems like a really, really big issue. Everyone that has gotten this has said something about it, but who knows? I definitely want to know what you guys think about this situation. How about the fact that Jaclyn Hill got just completely ruined by her palette having this happen, and Jeffree is kind of getting away scotch-free because, I don't know, people aren't surprised. But I want to know what you guys think about this. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.